Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Matt, here, and welcome to a brand new Matt movie here on the Matt Movies channel. And today I'm going to be talking about LEGO The Incredibles, because we now have details on the characters we can expect to see in the game, and plenty more. So let's get started. So let's start off by quickly talking about the voice cast. Now, when asked if the original voice cast will be reprising their role in this game, they did say that they got back as many of the voice talent as they could. So I guess that means that some of the voice actors will be returning, and then the rest will just be sound-alike actors. Like, for example, in the game's announcement trailer, Edna Mode sounds exactly like she does in the film, so I'm guessing Brant Bird will be reprising the role of that. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So now let's talk about character abilities. So Elastigirl, we actually do know some about. Obviously, she's a stretchy character, so we'd expect her to be able to stretch and attack her enemies by stretching and everything. But one thing that we actually do know now is that Helen will be able to transform into a boat, a plane, and more. So that is really cool. So in the game, she's going to have, I guess, a bunch of really cool transformations by being able to, twist her body into stuff like that, which is awesome. Kind of like Jake the dog in LEGO Dimensions, where he had, a full transformation wheel. So that's really cool. That's awesome how we're going to be able to do that in this game. So that is awesome. And since she can transform into a plane, I'm guessing that means she'll probably be able to fly. Now let's talk about Violet, who we actually do know something about. Violet is actually very different because she will actually evolve through the story. So I guess that means that not all of her powers are unlocked at the beginning of the game, and then you'll end up, discovering all of them as you go through. Like, for example, in The Incredibles 1, Violet couldn't, properly make a force field until later in the movie, so I'm guessing that maybe in the game, you won't be able to make a force field properly until that point in the game. So, yeah, so that'll be very interesting, but that's really cool, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what TT Games do with this character's powers, because she's got a lot of really cool powers, so I'm very excited to see what they do. Now, another character that will evolve through the story is Jack Jack. So, Jack Jack in story mode, Jack Jack's powers, like Violet, are not fully unlocked yet. And as you play through the game, they're unlocked. And then in free play, you can use all of them at once. And my goodness, does he have so many! Jack Jack can teleport, move matter, duplicate himself, shoot laser beams from his eyes, he can transform into solid iron, he can flame on, and he can even transform into the big red monster that we saw in The Incredibles 1. Wow, I'm speechless. That is amazing. So Jack Jack is gonna have every single one of his powers from The Incredibles 1, which is amazing. That is gonna be amazing to use all of his powers, every single one of them, in this game. That is gonna be amazing to transform into his monster, shoot laser beams, flame on. It's gonna be amazing. And we did see some of those in the trailers. Like, we saw him demonstrate his flaming on, and we also did see him shoot laser beams from his eyes. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing, and I'm so excited to play as Jack Jack. So far, out of the characters that we know of, Jack Jack is by far the character I'm most excited to play as. Because that's just amazing. We are going to be able to use every single one of his powers in this game. That is amazing. So I am very excited. Now let's talk about some of the other characters that we can expect to see in this game. So, the Glory Age Supers, they're basically obviously like the supers back in the Glory Age times in The Incredibles. And obviously we see them throughout the movie, like we saw them at the beginning of the movie, at their wedding, and so on and so forth. And the cool thing is that Pixar actually had details for TT Games about each of the characters' powers and so on and so forth, and their weaknesses. And they just recently now confirmed that all of those Glory Age superheroes will be in the character grid, which is awesome. So that is really cool how all of those Glory Age superheroes will be playable, which is awesome. That is really cool how we're gonna be able to play as these sort of side characters that you barely see, and being able to play them with their own unique powers and stuff like that. So that is awesome. I was not expecting to actually get all of them. I just thought we might get some of them, but it's cool how we will actually be getting all of them, because there's a lot of really cool characters with their own cool designs and their cool powers. So I'm very excited to play with all of them because they sound really cool. Especially these images right here of some of them. They look very cool. So I'm really looking forward to playing as all of them in this game because they look really cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So yeah, it's really nice how we're going to be able to play as all of those characters in this game, because, again, there are some really cool ones in The Incredibles. And also, there's going to be some new supers in The Incredibles 2. So hopefully all of those characters will be added to the game as well, because those are really cool. Yeah, hopefully they're included in the game. But so far, we know that all of those main Glory Age supers will be in this game. So yeah. And they do have, like, very tiny appearances in the movie. So it's very cool how we're going to be able to play as all of those characters in this game. So that is awesome. And as well as that, we're also going to see characters from the Incredibles comic book series in the game as well, which is awesome. Such as, for example, Gazer Beam. He is a superhero who can, like, shoot basically laser beams from his eyes, and is said to have quite a prominent role in this game. So I guess that means that maybe throughout the storyline we'll actually be meeting up with Gazer Beam. So yeah. And during an interview on IGN, we also got teased to a character called Stormicider. I think that's her name. And she can basically absorb and emit vapors of basically various properties like carbon dioxide, and she can fly when powered through vapor emission and stuff like that. So they teased her, so she's not confirmed yet. But since all of the Glory Age supers will be in this game, I have no doubt that she won't be. And they couldn't go on details too much in terms of the characters from the second movie, but they have told us that we can expect to see a very crammed full character grid. So that is really cool how in the game we're going to have characters from The Incredibles 1 and 2 and characters from The Incredibles comic book. So that is awesome. So I'm very excited about that, because I know a lot of people are wondering, well, how big of a character grid can they make for this game? And if you take all the characters that we know of from The Incredibles 1 and some of the characters from Incredibles 2, and then combine it with the characters from the comics, we'll have a lot, and I mean a lot of really cool characters, so I'm very excited. Now, I did want to finally just discuss one final thing, and that's about the character customizer. So you'll be very happy to know that, yes, LEGO The Incredibles will be having a very cool customizer. But it's not going to be as in-depth as, let's say, the LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 character customizer. But they did say that it'll be very cool because you'll be able to, like, create your own superheroes designed in a style of, like, Edna Mode, who is, of course, the designer for superhero costumes. So that is really cool. So I guess that means that one of the locations in the Incredibles hub world is Edna Mode's mansion. So I guess that means that is where the character customizer is located. So you can go inside it, and then that's where you can find the character customizer. So yeah. And it's really cool how they're doing that because, she's the designer of superhero costumes. So it's really nice how we're going to be able to, go inside there. And then we'll be able to, so that is very nice. So there you guys have it. Those are some of the new details that we know of for LEGO The Incredibles. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. That would be appreciated. And let me know in the comment section below, out of the characters that we know of so far to be in the game, what is the character that you are most excited about? Personally, for me, it's got to be Jack because, the fact that they've given him every single ability that he ever had is just insane. So let me know what you guys think. But yeah, so see you guys later.